Hey YouTube, AJ here. We're going to try something a little different this week. And by a little different, I mean how my YouTube channel started. So we're going to do one video a week. These videos are going to be 1 to 2 hours long, and they're going to document my entire week. I've been racking my brain the last, I don't know, at least 6 months trying to figure out what the heck do we do? Do we focus on short form only? Do we, what if we are going to do YouTube videos, how are we doing them? Because I'm always traveling and it costs a fortune to get a film guy with me all the time. Do I really want to be holding the phone and filming myself? That wasn't even really on my radar, to be honest, because I didn't think that that's what I wanted to do. And thanks to a voice note this morning from Brian Latimer, shout out, inside the Moto Academy app. Allie's been saying this from day one. I know Jackson and the team have mentioned it briefly, but I don't know if people are afraid to just be yes men, or they feel pressured to be a yes man to me, instead of just blatantly saying, this is what we need to do. AJ, we have to try this. Nobody really says that except for Allie. And so I came out of the sunroom this morning after that voice note from Brian, and I'm like, I need to go back to long form again. I think what's happened is over the course of, and by the way, I just woke up. It's Monday morning. We're going to document the whole week. And I think that's the cadence we're going to have to these things. So I woke up. I'm in a bad mood. I'm in a bad mood because, why? Because I was supposed to have a call late last night, and I brought my phone up to the bedroom. That was the mistake. And then I woke up this morning, put my phone in my pocket to bring it downstairs, and then accidentally, just by habit, pulled it out of my pocket too early. It's 8:30 as I'm filming this. I usually don't go on my phone until after 9. Usually I go outside, do all my things first, and then get on my phone. I misfired. I hopped on the phone right away. Put me in a bad mood. But what's happened the last, I don't know, 3 years probably, is we've had this trajectory of building the business and building the brand, and it's brought with it not a pressure necessarily, but just an idea in my head that the YouTube channel and all of our content was supposed to go a certain way, and that was like leveling up production wise, getting away from holding the phone myself or the camera myself, and just trying to make it these bigger productions. And I think potentially that what it's done is it's made me more and more unrelatable, probably, because how could somebody relate to that? It takes a long time, many years of work to be able to build to that point. The average person can't just pick up pay a whole team to do all of their stuff, filming them constantly. I feel like it even just depersonalizes it, even if I'm talking just like this, but it's somebody else aiming the camera at me instead of me holding it and aiming it at myself. So we're going to give it a shot, and hopefully it brings back a personal touch. Hopefully it helps you guys follow a bit more of my storyline and, what makes this whole thing tick in the first place. No idea what these videos are going to be about, and that's kind of the point, is I am not going to create a storyline for these videos. I'm going to just, Allie and I and Millie and Doug are going to live our lives, and I will pull the camera out when I feel it's appropriate, and that's that. I don't know if I made videos like this at the beginning, I guess. And then you guys will just have to let me know. Like, right now I'm on my iPhone, probably a decently clear shot. Audio, I don't know what the audio would sound like. Wow, Doug. What a schnoz. Unbelievable. Doug's also in a bad mood. Okay, so this morning, what do we got going on? We got Doug. He's in a bad mood. You want to know why he's in a bad mood? Because we're taking away his mud hole. He likes to go in that mud hole. That wasn't we just got this house last year in Connecticut. That was an above ground pool that we had removed. We're getting an in-ground pool dug this summer. But for now, we're gonna have those peeps kind of level it out, put some seed in, make it look like nice grass in the meantime, because the pool won't be dug until fall. But how nice. So our yard goes all the way out beyond the fence line to where the grass gets long. So we have a pretty good sized backyard. It goes all the way to that tree over there, way beyond the fence line there. So we'll get the fence way expanded. Pool will be with a hot tub way out in that back corner. There will be a retaining wall that kind of will dig out, flatten the whole yard. Retaining wall there. Really nice pool. I mean, it's gonna be sweet. But for now, they're filling in the hole. So today being Monday, what do we do on Mondays in the Catanzaro household? Don't know. We have team calls at 10. So maybe I'll have Allie film me on a team call for a quick second so you guys can see what that looks like. Although nothing really exciting going on there other than me yelling at the team. Just kidding. Although today actually might be that. What else? Removed our bookshelves. We definitely should have done a before and after of what the house was like. We got all new floors put in this week. So the floors are done, which is cool. House is an absolute mess. This was bookshelves on both sides with brick. We're gonna end up, we did this all for now, and then we're gonna do like limestone or something cool, probably wood mantle. Make it nice. Did the floors through the entire house, which is cool. All this just got done like a couple days ago. Did the kitchen. Also, like a bomb went off. Whoopsie daisy. But kitchen is basically done. A couple more things that need to happen there. What else? Oh, go this way. Stairs, completely redid the stairs and the stair railings, and there's still painter's tape there. Unbelievable. Yeah, so the house is actually starting to come along. Look at what else we did too. This is exciting. So you guys have probably seen where's the thing? The new podcast episodes, which take place in our basement. So this is acting as the new podcast studio, which I think is actually starting to look pretty good. So we have a light with a diffuser thingy. I don't know what that is exactly, what it's called. We have 2 Rode SM7B mics, which are the same mics we have in the mobile studio in the van. Set up with 2 Panasonic GH6 cameras, which are also the same ones that we have in the van. Different lens though. I don't know, cameraman Cam picked out the lens. I feel like his goal with the lens was picking something that had really good depth of field, which I think means that it makes it appear as though there's a deep background behind you, which makes it look nice. Shout out Scott Owens inside of the app. Did a shiplap wall for us, which looks cool. As far as decor, what do we have? So behind Allie, that's Straight Rhythm trophy that I got from the Pastrana year when I almost killed myself doing a Superman. Editor's note, tossing me doing a Superman at Straight Rhythm, but got 3rd there. That's a super cool looking trophy, especially the wood with the navy. I feel like looks nice. Over here, I don't even know if you can see this in the podcast video or not, but it's just sitting here for now, is a Loretta Lynn's trophy from 2008. Just a really cool statue. It felt like that looked nice. I forgot about these things. They were at my dad's house, and we have a 3rd place one from 2008, the same year. Got 2nd and 3rd in 250B stock and mod. And yeah, they look really cool. For now, and this is probably gonna change, but if you've seen an episode, this is me at a NEMA banquet, would be my guess. 1997. Reppin' Fox, right from the beginning. Didn't even realize that until just now. Trophy's literally twice as tall as I am. Pretty cool kit though. We got the black pants on. Looks like it's got some Nike shoes on maybe. Over here, we've got the 100,000 subscriber YouTube thing, which is pretty cool. That's an accomplishment that was fairly difficult to do. We're using a Rodecaster, the mini Rodecaster Duo. In the van, we've got the bigger one that I think have 4 ports for 4 different mics. This one, you just do 2 mics, I believe. But it does the trick because this is just 2 mic setup, a 1v1. Chairs, because I'm sure the girls watching this are gonna ask where the chairs are from. They are from Crate and Barrel. Pretty nice, also very expensive. Really comfortable, perfect for podcasts. Books in the background. What do we got for books in the background? Think and Grow Rich. This is the first book I read a couple years ago that kind of set me in the whole trajectory, and it honestly is what took the whole business to the next level. Psycho-Cybernetics was also a very important one to me. That was probably second, probably third or fourth one on my list. This was a recommendation from Rick Rubin. Wherever you go, there you are. Amazing book. I've read that a couple of times. The Creative Act by Rick Rubin is a really good one. Principles by Ray Dalio. There's a lot of good stuff in that one as well. Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, amazing. Laws of Success, another Napoleon Hill book, amazing. Neville Goddard, Power of Awareness. Pretty high level books. I feel like the deeper you get down this list, I mean, especially Power of Awareness, Power of Now, pretty difficult reads if you aren't there yet, but good reads nonetheless. What else is in here? Hanson's Energy. There's so many little Easter eggs in this room. Oh, does anybody have this? Strap it to your head, and then you have to punch this thing as many times as you can. So obviously I'm gonna do it for you guys. Okay, hang on. This morning, by the way, is when we had the conversation of I'm gonna do these vlogs, and within 5 minutes I'm picking up my phone and doing this style of vlog. Allie's gonna come downstairs and think I'm a crazy person because I just act that quickly on things. All right, check this out. We've got it dialed, I'm sure. It's extremely hard. It's called Box Bollen, B-O-L-L-E-N. Strapping up. This was a gift from my mom for Christmas, and it's hard. It's real hard. But don't worry. I'm a boxing champ here. But for real, if you're a Moto person, not only is this super fun and like a fun thing to have if you're having people over and just to play with, but super good. The only annoying thing is when I go to punch it, the string gets caught up in my thumb. The key is you can only move your eyes to look. Hit my laptop. Because if you move your head, then this thing goes everywhere. Really good though for reaction time and like kind of waking the nervous system up before you go ride. Hanson's Energy hat. AJ Catanzaro 50cc modified world champion. I haven't even looked at this yet. World Mini 2002. My dad just brought this over last night. Kind of cool. What's this? Loretta Lynn's Moto 3, third place. Oh, whoopsie daisy. So that was an individual Moto medal. Kind of cool. Anything else cool over here? No? Buckley Berm, I think. Southwick. Cool shot. Millie's first bike. With the OG, if you know, you know. Fast Cat Racing. Number 30 sticker. Fast Cat. Custom. Millie 330. Me jumping my dad. Pretty cool. We were gonna try to put one of these behind me somehow. We'll figure that out. Yeah. I'm starting already.
You really wasted your time, huh?
No.
How are my blown out knees?
Your what?
My blown out knees and my PJs. You guys like this?
Nice.
Alright, I gotta have some sort of warning. I can't just be in the kitchen in my PJs.
Okay. You know how YouTube people usually show their beautiful meal before they eat it? I do the opposite because I forget. What did we have for breakfast, Alley Cat?
Scrambled eggs. Wow, this is a sight to see. All right, let's not. Scrambled eggs with cottage cheese.
How many? I didn't have cottage cheese, by the way. She tried to put it on my plate, and I didn't eat it.
I give you the amount that I give Millie. Okay, don't show me.
Okay. How many eggs did I have?
You had 3 scrambled eggs.
3 scrambled eggs. Okay.
You should be doing
What
more
else?
than that. And you had that bagel. Cinnamon raisin, Dave's Killer Bread bagel.
Dave's Killer Bread bagel.
12 grams of protein.
Cinnamon raisin. I don't like these anymore. Breakfast is tough. I don't really ever wake up and go, I can't wait to eat my eggs this morning.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
For a while, I was having hard-boiled eggs, and I was able to get down 3 and then 4 and then 5 of them, I think, at one point, maybe.
No, just
4.
4. Mm-hmm.
We've stopped doing
though.
We stopped doing the hard-boiled eggs. For some reason, we're back to scrambled, which she makes great scrambled eggs, but I just don't like scrambled eggs. So yeah, that's breakfast. Also,
and protein is literally the most important thing. And if you start your day without protein, you'll probably crave sugar and carbs all day long.
yeah, I'm gonna stop. Don't buy these anymore.
Okay.
And then what I do before I do anything is I put a heavy mix in the morning, probably 3/4 of a packet of Element in this size bottle, which is 16 ounces.
20?
18 ounces.
Oh.
And then I mix in creatine.
Yep.
What's the brand?
ProMix.
ProMix creatine.
They're good because they third-party test everything, so you know what you're buying is actually what you're buying.
And I drink a full one of those. I'm on the second one now this morning. Getting the electrolyte daddies in the morning is important. Our coffee place, we found a new coffee place. It's closed. So what are we going to do about that? Starbucks?
Starbucks sucks now.
Millie?
What are we doing today?
I need Star Daddies.
All right, so we'll go get a coffee. Did you text Dixon Balls?
No, I didn't.
You want to go to the dump?
No.
I love going to the dump.
Okay. Millie's taking a nap. Just had a team call. Went well. Allie just went for a walk. I missed it. Millie fell asleep on said walk. Now it is 11:37 a.m. and we're gonna go
Ooh, show them the backyard.
get Starbucks. I already did.
Oh.
I guess I could show the progress meter in the backyard, but my phone's dying.
That's what that thing is.
Phone's at 2%. If you know me, you know my phone is never above 10%. It's an issue. Especially now if I'm going to be vlogging from this camera, then we're going to have some serious issues. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, 1:30 p.m. It's nap time. Millie really holding down the fort. Looking good. Oh, looks like Brother Douglas is enjoying nap time as well. And then we got Mama Cat. I don't know what she's doing other than giving us dirty looks. It appears as though she's doing some type of yard work. What do we've got here? Oh, it looks like a nasty mat that's probably way heavier than it looks. Also probably pretty disgusting. I'm certainly not going to help her with this one. Let's see how long it takes before she gives up. I'm guessing any second now. Oh, and she's giving up. Wait, no, just kidding. Something flew in her mouth. Okay. Now, yeah, she's done. Okay. Now she's distracted. Oh. And it looks like Doug's gonna do some yoga. Great day for it. Really stretching those toes out. Great job, Doug. What the? As Millie's sleeping and Allie's giving up on yard projects, this is kind of when I get into the mode that I would be in when I'm on the plane, which is brainstorming mode. So I try to do nothing. I don't pressure myself to come up with ideas, but like naturally, as I zen out into nothing mode, I always come up with ideas. I can't help it. So I always keep a notepad nearby, or in this situation, I had my phone not too far away. And then in those circumstances, what I do is I just fire a message through the Moto Academy Mastermind group chat, which is a group chat with all of my employees. So there's 10 people in there, and that's where all of our ideas come to fruition, which is fun. So I can come up with something, toss it in, usually signal that, okay, this one's important, as I just write, please note. Tony, our COO, will note it, and then it starts getting implemented with the team, which is fun. And I'm grateful to be able to have that, because I think a lot of people can come up with ideas, but then taking that first step of like, how do I begin implementing this, can be pretty difficult. Step one, I will say, is writing it down. So for me, like I said, I either note it in my notepad, or I immediately, if it's a really good idea, like the one I just had, I send it through. And the idea I just had was King Friday, shout out OG app member, posted inside of the community feed in the app, and it was my evolving shadow was the caption, and it was a clip of him before he joined the Moto Academy app, riding with his elbows down. You could just see the shadow. It was GoPro footage, first person. You could only see the shadow, elbows down, the whole deal. And then with an audio in the background saying, this is my shadow before the Moto Academy app, and then this is my shadow after the Moto Academy app. And he looks perfect, elbows up, chin forward, like just looking completely dialed. You could use that audio, and the idea was you can use that audio and create a challenge inside of the app, the shadow challenge, if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, and you win badges. You can also recycle that same audio and use it as a challenge on socials and just get the audio to go viral, which I've done a couple of times. So there's that was the worst corner I've ever seen audio. The idea with that is let's attach it to a funny clip and create some type of incentive for people to share the audio and be able to just hear my voice. The goal with that is like, you want people hearing your voice as much as possible. That audio did extremely well. And then there was another one, I think it was me and Jackson, of if you think you're ready to whip, you're out of your goddamn mind. And that one did, I think, of millions of people, or millions of views on clips of me saying that. So again, you get used to hearing my voice, incentivize people to use the clip, and then we're gonna actually bring those back and create challenges inside of the app. With the challenges, we're gonna have one-off badges that you can win. I think that would be the competition. So the winner will get a badge that only they have. It'll be custom, one of one. That'd be kind of cool, no? Allie, you think people like that? Being able to earn a badge that's just like completely custom to that competition? Yeah, sure.
What does the badge do for them?
Just status, so when people go on their profile, you could see what badges they have.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's all. Oh my God, Millie, the vlog is just popping off at random times. What's this? Is your hand stuck in the alligator? Okay, so Vlogmaster 3000, what you guys just warning here right off the bat. The storyline might dance around a bit.
Yeah.
We just went to Star Daddy's. I haven't been going that much recently, believe it or not. I have instead been, and by the way, I'm now aiming this opposite direction, so if half my face is cut off, whoopsie daisy. Oh, lawnmower, cool. We've been going to a local place. Should I name it? Heirloom Market in Wethersfield, Connecticut. Awesome spot. We've been going there, and healthier version of our coffees in the morning, but it's closed on Mondays. So I convinced Allie, letting us go to Starbucks. Grande vanilla sweet cream cold brew, drink of choice there. Seasonally, we mix it up a little bit. Let me show you guys this. They just finished, so exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. So they leveled it all out and seeded it, which will be good, because our pool doesn't get dug until October. So they'll dig in fall, they'll finish it in spring, and then finish the backyard design next spring. So for now, once the grass grows in there, at least we won't have a mud hole in the backyard, which is good.
So
What are you
this
making?
is my lazy mom lunch when you've got a baby and also a toddler behind the camera. I get a rotisserie chicken each week, and I literally will just shred it, put it on the plate with some snacks, either like avocado or rice. Do you like that bone broth rice? Can I start putting that on it, remember? With some butter? We haven't
I
had
don't
that in a
know,
while.
but how come you don't give me bone broth anymore?
Because we ran out. You want me to order more?
Yes.
It's not cheap. I'm not working my big girl job anymore. You're gonna have to pay. The Moto Academy's gonna have to front the bill on my bone broth. But having like pre-made protein in your fridge is literally, do you agree? Well, you're eating it, makes no difference to you. It's like the best hack ever. Because then you actually know, one, that you're gonna eat it, and two, you get your protein for the day. Do you need to?
What?
I'm gonna turn the camera around so they can see what you're doing.
I gotta go to the bathroom. On a scale of 1 to 10, how ugly do I look right now?
Got bangs, but
I have bangs? What the? Okay, just had another call. Pretty typical of Monday, just kind of like getting organized for the week. The majority of my phone calls probably happen on Monday, and team calls happen on Monday. This call was scheduling out all of the live streams for the month of May inside of our Moto Academy app. So we have the community live streams, and then we have the private mastermind live streams inside of the app, 2 different subscription tiers. And what we do is we create...
show Mother Latucci. So much Latucci.
Lots of Latucci growing in the background. We might get a good poop in. We schedule them out ahead of time. We're being a little bit more intentional with it this month, where we're scheduling out like very specific titles and descriptions of each live stream as well. That way everybody can RSVP, decide which ones they want to do, which ones they can't make. Changing the times of them as well, so that way different time zones can have an opportunity to join. Now we are going for a hike. This is Cotton Hollow Preserve is what it's called. It's in Glastonbury. It's literally a mile from our house, and we come here every day. Basically rain or shine. And then I hop in. Right now the water's probably... Is the rock a little loose? Right now the water's probably like right at 40 degrees. It's definitely cold enough. So I'll jump in. Doug will jump in. Allie might, although Millie just fell asleep. And this is kind of our ritual. This year was the year of being hyper intentional with the business, which is what you'll find throughout this vlog of my week. There's a lot of business talk. There's a lot of business time being spent on business. And then there's a lot of time being spent with the family. And that was kind of the idea for 2024. Perfect day for it. Sun's poking through. So this is my spot. We'll claim it. We're gonna claim it. So we'll go for a hike down that way. And then on the way back, I'll jump in right there. 3 minutes. And it's a miserable 3 minutes, but it's great. You feel amazing afterward. What? No. Oh, what?
Miss
What's Millie
Trunchbull on the
doing?
back with the sweatshirt on. She's snoozing, getting her noggin in the sun.
Little dogs is snoozing. So lucky to have a spot like this to go to, though. Water is super fresh.
You know what would be cool?
What?
I know a lot of people do like meetups.
Yeah?
Wouldn't it be cool if you did a Connecticut meetup?
Cold Plunge Moto Academy meetup?
Yeah. Like maybe
Yeah, that would be fun.
maybe the day, I don't know what makes more sense, ends after riding. Well, but you wouldn't want people to ride near a house, I guess. Right? On the trails.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want them to know where a house is.
Right.
So maybe you could do it. What's the closest track to here?
In Mass. Brother Douglas.
What if you do that?
Don't eat that. Brother Douglas, don't eat that.
Did I dream that he was gagging all last night? Or was he gagging in his sleep all night? From eating chicken. Okay. He's gearing up. Doug's waiting. This is the perfect spot. We've come here in pouring rain when the river was like covering this rock. We've been here when it's snowing, when it's like 5 degrees. The water is still cold, but it's like 52 degrees outside and sunny, so I feel like this is definitely best case scenario. Okay, here he goes. We're gonna start timing him, folks. He tries to go for 3 minutes, and Doug makes it 10 times more painful because he splashes you.
Are you gonna time me somehow?
Yep. All right. Hopefully he doesn't scream and scare Mildred because she's sleeping. You can't not do it. Get in.
Huh?
Get in. Pansy. Sit.
What the fudge? Doug, help me out.
Doug's going to push him in. So dramatic. He's getting Doug all worked up.
I didn't think I was gonna do it. Why is it so cold today? Allie.
What am I at?
50 seconds.
What? How long?
50 seconds.
50?
5-0. Now you're at a minute. Can't wait to hear Doug throwing up in the middle of the night. Looks like he's taken apart a dam of some sort. Sure the animals aren't appreciating that. Love the power stance. Two minutes.
2 or 3?
2. Struggling. Doug is gonna whack him with a stick. Watch out for Doug. Watch out for Douglas. So how was it? Talk us through it.
Fine once I got in there.
You're a baby today.
It's amazing how hard that can be sometimes to get yourself to actually go in. Wow, it's no joke cold though. How is it getting colder? Also, where I just sat had such a strong
Yeah, you look like you were about to...
like undertow that it was way colder.
Okay, you ready to see how it's done?
Huh?
You ready to see
You're
how...
into it?
She's awake now.
You're into it?
Yeah. Stay here, Bear.
Okay. Easily just dominated that cold plunge. Made it look easy, didn't I, Millie? Millie, didn't I make that look completely easy? I know. I know, it was easy. Now Alley Cat's gonna do it. That's the hard part about the old plunge is you have to not think. You just have to go in, you have to focus on your breath. You saw once I got in, I was okay. Let's see how Alley does here. Can I get this to switch around? She does better than me, so she'll probably get right in. Yeah, what the heck? How does she do that? Guys, I promise it's cold. Doug just hurt himself. There, get a life. All right, folks, we've just hit the 20-second mark. She didn't put her hands in though, so we're gonna dock her a couple points for not putting her hands in. Doug is growing a little concerned. She seems to be breathing well. Also a point deduction, subtle point deduction. Her shoulders aren't completely in. I don't know if mine were, felt like they were. She gets in easier than I do, but I feel like she's not gonna make the whole... I've lost count. I've officially lost count. Also, I'm shaking because I'm No dogs. Mom is doing so good. 1 minute, I think. Unsure if it's actually a minute. I'm guessing. Wow, she's really killing the game. She hasn't done this in a while either. I've been doing it all the time, and I still made it look that difficult. Clearly, that wherever she's sitting, it must be Millie. It must be far warmer wherever she's sitting, huh? It's gotta be. It's absolutely gotta be. So, Millie, let me ask you a question. Do you want to go in the cold plunge? I really like your beanie. Your beanie is so nice. Millie, your beanie is so nice. Two minutes, I think. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. In between my plunge and Allie's plunge, a giant Doberman came walking by, not on a leash. Doug tried to fight him, so we almost lost Doug about 5 minutes ago. 20 seconds. Oh, Doug going in for the rescue mission. Oh, a full plunge. 10 seconds. What do you think, Millie? Okay, Tres Minutos. Did you just do a face dunk? Was that a face dunk? Woohoo! So obviously you cheated somehow. Did you get in a warmer spot?
Because it was easy?
You just got in a spot that was warmer?
No, you just have to
You also didn't put your hands in and your shoulders
well,
weren't
my
in?
hands initially went in,
Uh-huh.
but
How
my
was
hands
it?
always hurt really bad. Wow, that was hard. That was like the hardest one yet. Why is that?
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's...
But you know what's so funny? If you just don't think, it's not hard. Like I literally, if I had stepped in and I was thinking about how cold it was when I stepped in, I wouldn't have got in. Hi, Mildred. But because I just literally walked in and I shut off my mind, I was able to get in. And the thing that I like the most about cold plunging is what?
The audio is probably going to be...
Oh,
bad.
I literally sat in that water the whole time and I thought about nothing. Like zero. You were up here talking, I looked up at you and still nothing was going through my head. It's the only time that ever happens.
That's happened to me a few times. It's actually happened at a class before. This was a horrible idea. At the end of class, I was like, all right, guys, instead of doing like free ride, like we normally do at the end, I'm like, let's do a staggered start sprint race. This was years ago. Like, this was a horrible idea.
Is this up here?
That was in Vermont. So it was slowest to fastest. I went out last and was like kind of slowly making my way by all the students as they were kind of battling and passing each other. And then I got to the last person who was the next fastest guy at class, or the fastest student. And I pass him and I kind of go for a few corners, go down a hill, and then I just slide out and like didn't even really fall. I just kind of like went to my knees and then went to go pick the bike back up. And I was still on my knees, like hands on the bars, and I turned around and he was just barreling towards me and smoked right in the head. Apparently, they said I was out for like over 5 minutes, which sounds like an eternity. Whoa. So we just live streamed inside the Moto Academy app.
For one whole hour.
And now Millie's learning a new face. Good job, Mill Dogs.
So,
Good job.
gonna have some dessert.
Okay, I'm gonna get Allie dessert,
You're gonna do the dishes.
and then Millie's gonna do the dishes. Okay, I'm gonna get dessert. Comment below what you guys have for dessert. We're gonna have Yasso bars, strawberry chocolate crunch, Pretty tasty. Wouldn't be my first choice. Also, comment below who leaves empty boxes inside the fridge or pantry. Normally I do. Oh my gosh, did you barf?
Did you have one last night, by the way?
Yeah. Also, check this out. I don't know if we missed it. We get some killer sets. Oh, the landscapers just came and mowed the lawn. First lawn mow of the year. Don't worry about the flood in our driveway. It's just our sump pump that literally never stops running. It's so quiet here. It's awesome. Also, shout out backyard mud hole. Seeded, looking good. And they mowed the back, which got some like grass shrapnel onto it. And I don't know if the grass shrapnel will then kind of like create seed and help it grow even more, but I don't know. Check out the backyard. It's gonna be so cool once we get it all done. I mean, it's amazing now, but it's gonna be so cool when we get it all done. Can't wait. Can't wait, Doug. Can't wait. Also, there's a turn track in this field, not mine, somebody else's. And then by the power lines right up there, there's a track up there with a freestyle ramp. And then up that hill, there's a bunch of mansions. On the other side of the mansions is the state forest, which is like, I don't know, a quarter of a mile up the hill, if that. And that's where the trailhead is to do a bunch of single track riding, which is epic. Millie, I thought you're just having milk from the milkman. Why are you having dessert now? Oh my. Are you a dessert fiend already?
The chocolate. You're just like mom with the chocolate on your lips. Kid. Kid. Get your hand off my ice cream.
Oh, oh. Whoa.
With the hand. Get your hand off my ice cream. Someone over there?
No, Doug just causing a scene. Millie, explore more. Explore more. Parkour. Okay, Millie's up from her nap and she's practicing a new face. What do you guys think? Wow, Millie. Very impressive. 2:40 p.m. Hiking it up.
Are you cold by the way?
No, I'm perfect temperature. It's 68 degrees out. So temperature is perfect. But I accidentally did something. I drove here, didn't put my shoes back on. I was in the backyard without my shoes, got in the car, drove all the way here. Kind of did it on purpose, but now that I've started walking barefoot in this trail, it's not as easy as I thought it would be. I'm a wimp, but maybe this will toughen me up. We're gonna enjoy the weather. I'm gonna cold plunge. Allie, are you cold plunging? You're not? What a wimp. It was probably because I made it look so easy yesterday that she felt like she couldn't hang this time around. So I'm gonna get in. That's the one thing though. I might be a wimp, but I do get in it. And we do it a lot. It's so nice out. So these are our weeks so far. It's almost like, you know what our lives remind me of? Kind of? Like those movies where you watch a writer and they go someplace really nice and basically their inspiration is to just stay in a nice place and kind of do nothing. That feels like us. Yeah. Which is nice.
It's a nice place to live.
Kind of like in the show The Affair. That's a bad example. But how they go to Montauk and stay in a nice house because his goal is basically he's just trying to write his next book.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me find another example.
Yeah. Look at the Latucci. It's getting.
Where's the Latucci? What is that, by the way? We call it lettuce, but it's definitely not lettuce. Brother Douglas. Also, comment below. I might have asked this already. Who freaking knows? How long do you guys want these videos to be?
Oh, you asked on the app.
Okay. Is it the longer the better? Ooh, this is tricky barefoot. This is really tricky barefoot. Is it the longer the better? Whoa. 30 minutes? Less? I don't know. I kind of thought that it would be cool if we made this like a couple hours long, like just a straight up feature film. Brother Douglas, you want to keep going? Ooh, the sun's hitting my spot. This is pretty awesome. Also comment below, has anybody started cold plunging recently? Have you been cold plunging for a while? What are the benefits you feel? What's your favorite benefit? For me, there's a lot of things physically that cold plunges are really good for, but I think what it does mentally for a bunch of different reasons. Discipline, being able to get in the water when you really, really don't want to. Being hyper present, like Ali said yesterday. Thinking about nothing except for right that second. Although I'm getting good at doing that elsewhere. But there's no better time to practice it than when you're in freezing cold water. Doug, what are your favorite benefits?
Longevity,
Longevity?
increased energy, burning his brown fat,
Wow, burning his brown fat. Good job, Doug.
clarity.
Mental clarity, Doug? Wow.
Although when it hits his butt the right way, it gets kind of stinky. He wants to be naughty.
Okay, so we just hiked all the way down that way and then come all the way back, and Allie, he's still in there. Allie and I start hearing somebody yelling way in the background, and Allie's like looking all around, all concerned. I'm trying to figure it out, and then I just glance way up, and there is an old dude swimming in basically rapids, and he's been in there for swaying back and forth, yelling. He was chanting before. We should actually be careful because this guy might be on something. But I was just about to cold plunge, and now he just shows me up. Been in there for absolutely forever. How long, Allie?
Probably 5 minutes.
Easily, I would say more. I'd say 7. This is unbelievable. Doing some type of dance. That's insane. I need to go talk to that guy.
Here he goes. Let's see how long it takes him to get in this time. Lovely.
How the heck do you not make noises when you get in here? Dougie, it's warm. Doug, it's warm. Doug, it's super warm, dude. It's absolutely... Doug, it's very warm. Oh. Ooh. Is he still in? He's still in? No way. How? That's insanity. That guy's been in there for 12 minutes plus, maybe 15.
No.
Ooh. How long?
40 seconds.
What? Come on, be like that guy. Be like that guy.
No, don't be like that guy.
Be like that guy. Woo!
Doug, enough with the sticks. Come Put it down. You're gonna throw up. Put it down. Put it down. What?
Huh?
I thought you said you don't do that.
I'm not in a pool. Allie pees in a pool and thinks it's normal, everybody.
No,
If you
I
can hear me, Allie pees
No,
in the pool.
no, I
Do
don't.
not let Allie swim in your pool. And we're about to have one. What are we going to do? Allie can't go in.
If you can
Really?
hear him, it's not true.
Really just know it's not normal to pee in a pool.
Millie's gonna do it.
How long has it been?
It's been 1:30.
Shut the fuck up. Really? Mom doesn't know how to count.
Meanwhile, he's just over there chilling.
Oh! I'm going in further. Oh, the upper back. Oh, the back. Woo.
2 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay, this dog is gonna freaking... Hey, hey, stop it. Stop. Why do you even eat those? You're not normal. Get down. Three minutes.
I tell you what,
Please be careful.
I never regret
Also, shave your chest tonight.
putting my head fully in. Don't tell me he's still in there.
Nice bangs. Beautiful bangs.
How
Oh my
rate the hair
gosh.
1 to 10?
The hair on your chest or the hair on your
The
head?
hair on my chest rated 1 to 10.
Frightening. You suck.
Okay, Allie just hit the gym. Super Dad just killed it. Holding down the fort all by myself.
First time you've watched her in months.
Me and Mill Dogs. And now we're going to the Charles, which is our favorite spot in Weathersfield. It's really good. So we're gonna get an early dinner. It's 5:30. If I can remember, I'll show you what we order.
Sounds good. See you in there.
Oh, nice. Good transition.
Okay, bye.
Oh. Wow, yum. Yeah, wow. What an advanced palate, Millie. Just such an advanced palate.
My mouth is like tingling thinking about how sour it must be for it.
Yum. So in today's episode of Whoops, we ate it first before we showed it. Dozen raw oysters. Fantastic. Tuna tartare. Fantastic. Look how good that looks. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Looks yummy. What do you think, Mildred? Her name's not actually Mildred, but we call her Mildred. Are you gonna eat the phone? Oh my god. Okay, I already forgot we're vlogging. Whoopsie daisy. So now, Tuesday morning, we're at our spot. We're at our spot. So this is difficult. I'm like the old grandpa trying to vlog. Okay, now. We're at Heirloom Market in Weathersfield. We go here every single day. If you live anywhere in Connecticut, come here.
Yeah, drive 2 hours, sure.
Although, don't, because It's nice to have this time by ourselves. Ice latte with whole milk and honey lavender.
Which we didn't really like at first, right?
Honey lavender. We used to get a brown
Sugar cardamom.
cardamom.
Brown sugar cardamom.
But these coffees, we've stopped Starbucks altogether, and now we come here and get these because they're
And
that
quality.
good.
The
They're
milk that they
good.
put in it is from a local farm.
Yeah, so we come here and hang out every day. So we're gonna hang for a couple hours. I brought a book. This is our mastermind book for this month of May. 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, Deepak Chopra, don't know how to say it. It's amazing. I've read it a whole bunch of times. I've marked it up, highlighted it, you name it. But I'm gonna read through it again so it's fresh and familiar for Moto Academy Book Club this month. Join the mastermind. Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Whoa. That was made in the earth. Wow. Can you believe that? Getting stared at by a bunch of men. They don't know what's.
Guess what I did? Oh my God, my hair. I forgot we were vlogging. I don't think I've vlogged in maybe a day and a half. So, latest update. We've had a casualty in the house. I woke up last night and Allie was missing. Walked in the bathroom and she was sleeping on the bathroom floor. How many times did you throw up?
Oh. Countless.
Countless? So I've been hanging out with Millie all day. And I don't watch TV almost really ever. But put on a movie called King Richard. Oh, wow. We still have about 50 minutes left in this movie. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. It's about Venus and Serena Williams' dad. Let me pause that. It's about Venus and Serena Williams' dad. And I feel like he's raising them kind of how I plan to raise you, Millie. Isn't that true? Millie's been paying attention. Go watch it. It's very good. It's very good. I'm sorry, what? So you guys haven't missed much since I last pulled out the camera. What'd we do since then? We went back to Heirloom Market one more time. I cold plunged 2 more times. Did a walk in the field. And that's been it. That's been it.
With J Cav.
Oh, yeah. Podcast with J Cav. Grant, editor's note, toss in a minute or a clip from J Cav podcast. That was awesome. It's so convenient having that studio in the basement, just being able to hop down there, press record, fire it off to Grant and the team. And it's awesome. And let me know. I think it's starting to look good. I'm still making small adjustments to the studio. We're going to keep hanging stuff in the back and changing like background decoration, but I think it's getting there. We just DoorDashed from a Japanese place. I got 3 rolls. I'll show you them when they get here. Unlike the food at the Charles, which I just showed you guys when we were done eating it. I know, that's funny. And we're just gonna lay low. It's 7 p.m. I think my class for this weekend got canceled, so we're gonna continue this long, slow week right through the weekend. And it's not too bad. I had my friend yesterday that I grew up with hanging out with us. He just had a baby. And his wife is just now going back to the office, so he got to spend the day with us. And he's like, man, I could get used to this. He's like, this is what you do every day? I'm sorry, what? What? Oh, and guess what? Allie, how you feeling over there? I need to try to do something here. All right, we're going for a walk, Millie. I ordered something. And this is actually a huge, huge change, by the way. So let me know what you guys think. I've used GoPro forever, but all of Coach Mitchell's footage was looking so good that I'm like, you know what? I told HR Hannah to order an Insta360, and it comes with a couple different like replaceable lenses. One is a 4K lens, one is the 360 lens. And we're gonna give this one a try. Same exact mounting system. So I'll do the same chin mount as before, but I feel like especially for verticals, we can get what we need, be able to see more of the bike. The colors seem really nice. Mitchell's footage looks amazing. Shout out Coach Mitchell, go check out his socials. But yeah, I've been jealous. I feel like all of his GoPro stuff has been way, way better than mine, and it's this Insta360. 1RS, whatever that means. I know nothing about it. So he's gonna have to show me how to use it. I'm gonna try to ride in the next couple days, I guess. So I'm hoping that this vlog will end with a little bit of footage from this thing so you guys can see it. Also, just got more of these in. Shout out VIPs if you guys have been going to any of the tours. There's VIP passes available for the tour now, where among other things, you got to put the sticker on your front number plate, signifies VIP status, and you get a bunch of one-on-one attention throughout the day. So we've been selling out every single VIP spot at every single class, so I had to order a bunch more stacks of these stickers, which are cool. Okay. Great job, Millie. Great job. Okay, we'll see, Izzy. What do we got? We've got salmon avocado roll. Delish. Pork gyoza. Delish. King crab crunch roll. And a chef roll. Don't know what either of those are. All for me. Allie, what are you having for din dogs?
Don't show me.
English muff? Is it tasty?
No, it's awful.
Let's get rated 1 to 10.
1.
A 1?
I have such a hard time swallowing it.
Millie, what do you rate that playmat 1 to 10? How's it taste? Sweet. Just took the trash out. Catching the sunset. We get some nice sunsets here. It's flipping cold out, but it's beautiful. I am reflecting at the moment on how grateful I am that we're able to have a week like this where life is slow, enjoying things, and yeah, moving slowly. Worked my entire life to be able to enjoy a slow week like this. And what it does too is it creates a really good perspective to see things from a higher level and move slowly, point and shoot, and really be intentional with the direction that you go. A lot of what I did at the beginning, and maybe those of you that have started businesses can relate. Wrong one. Unreal. Door stuck. Unreal. There's no way. Is there? Impossible. Just going from grateful to pissed off in 2 seconds. What a piece of crap door. What an absolutely piece of garbage. It doesn't even line up. No wonder. That does it. Yep. those of you that own a business maybe can relate. And that at the beginning, it feels like you're scrambling. Hey, Brother Douglas. Everything feels urgent. Everything feels do or die. You're very much in survival mode. And what happens when you are acting in that way, and we haven't been operating in this way for a couple of years, which is quite nice, but more so now than ever, being hyper intentional, slowing down when we need to, and also being grateful for the moments that feel slow, because it all comes in waves. And we are approaching a season of our lives that I know is going to be pretty wide open again. And we have a lot of exciting stuff coming, and just enjoying being able to enjoy my mud hole of a backyard. But for real, I mean, beautiful, isn't it? Not this, but everything other than yeah, I gotta work on this hair, man, yikes. And yeah, just grateful. Are you grateful, Doug? And if you're in that stage of your life where you do feel like you're scrambling and you're making decisions too fast, slow down. Take a deep breath, reflect on what you're doing, reflect on where you want to be. And I think you might be surprised at how strategic you can be even when it feels like you need to be in a dead sprint. And I wish I had got that advice earlier, and I wish I had felt that and really believed that earlier. And now I know to just, almost in a way, like you can let things come to you a little bit. And what's nice about these times as well is that I can take that step, like I was just referencing a few minutes ago. I can take that step back, zoom out, so to speak, see it from a 30,000 foot view where I can put the puzzle pieces together the way that I want to. And I'm grateful that I have a good team in place to where they can be doing the day-to-day, and I can make small corrections here or there, but really just thinking big picture. It's very, very valuable to be able to do that. Yeah, it's cool. Okay. Well, I'm basically cold plunging out here. It's like 30, probably 38 degrees, 40 degrees. Ate way too much sushi. Doug's loving it. Doug is just loving it. Okay, bedtime. Tomorrow is tomorrow Friday already? That's nuts. Long, slow week, but at the same time, it does go by kind of quick. It's all perspective. All right, Brother Douglas, we're going to bed. See you guys in the morning. Okay, good morning. Good morning, Brother Douglas. What's going on out here?
Wait, what's the last thing you filmed?
Last night.
Me sick on the
Oh yeah, you were sick as a dog yesterday. So Allie's better.
Well, I'll be better once I
So
get
are
my
we
IV.
confirming? Was it definitely
It had to have been.
food
Why would I
poisoning?
feel better 24 hours later.
Millie, was it food poisoning? Excuse me, Millie. Can I ask you a couple questions?
And neither of you are sick.
Hang
in
on, let
any
me
way?
flip this around. I'm aimed at myself here.
Sucked in from TikTok. Oops.
So this was a TikTok purchase?
Yeah, and it literally had like 45,000 5-star reviews because I'm gonna start a garden this summer, and so I didn't want to. Well, all of this isn't just weeds; some of it's grass. But
Okay.
look at this. Okay, ready? So what you do is where's a good weed? Right here. You go to the center and you pierce it. Ready for this? Put your foot down and then you. Oh,
Wow.
it takes the whole root out.
And it actually works.
Yeah. So best $45 I've ever spent because there's nothing worse, and I can hold Millie while I do it. Look at that.
Okay, so that's what our Friday mornings consist of. Brother Douglas is probably ruining all of the seed in the pool
You
area.
gotta water that today. Can you put a hose back there for me? Because we all know you're not gonna water it, so someone's got to.
And
We're gonna
Millie's supervising?
Yep, we're gonna go for a hike in a little bit, and I'm gonna try the cold plunge to make myself feel better. And then I've got an IV drip at what time? 1:30. So
Cool.
hoping that makes me feel better because I definitely just feel dehydrated and like tired.
What's the plan for this area?
I'm gonna get all the grass up, shovel it all up, rake it. We gotta put some good soil in it, and then I'm gonna do a mixture of different vegetables. And I also want to have.
This is basically exactly where the pool's gonna be, right?
What?
The pool's gonna be basically kind of like the hot tub's gonna almost be right here.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
What do you mean?
Are they gonna pick up that electric glass?
Yeah.
That's pretty ugly. Not that that's the ugliest thing back here, but it's definitely nicer. Oh, I'm having a hard time.
All right. Well, comment below. Let me know. Did you guys get bored to death in this very long vlog about our just daily and weekly routine?
I bet you Grant can make this into a 30-minute vlog.
Well, I don't think the key is to make this as short as possible. I think the
do.
key is
I'm the one that watches
don't.
YouTube. You don't.
I think the comment
don't
below.
watch
I
YouTube.
think the idea is to make this long, and you watch stuff that is forever long and is about nothing,
That's not true.
with not even words. You just watch people like gardening, and it's
Well,
an hour
that-
long of them just gardening.
Yeah, that's a total.
This is the same thing.
Lifestyle vlog. No, it's not.
This is a lifestyle vlog.
No.
There's gonna be riding in it, but guess what I didn't do this week? I didn't ride this week, so
Well, your truck. We'll get you the plates in for your truck today, and we'll pick it up
Oh.
tomorrow.
we're gonna go pick up my truck tomorrow. So that means that will start next week's vlog. And we're gonna try to start doing these once a week. They're gonna be from the iPhone. I'll be filming with the Insta360 while I'm riding, and just keep it really, really simple, kind of grassroots style.
I hate that term
Allie hates that
so
term.
much.
Grassroots, shout out.
Grassroots?
Weeds.
Where did you even get that from?
I feel like the first time I ever heard that was when I was sponsored by No Fear
Nokia?
back in the day. Shout out No Fear.
You got a sponsorship with Nokia?
No, not Nokia. No Fear. Okay, folks. Grass everywhere. Comment below. Let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down me. Yay or nay. Weekly vlog from the Catanzaros. We're out of here. Toodles.